Welcome back to Houston Life. There's no better way to watch the Kentucky Derby than, of course, with a refreshing mint julep in hand. And to help you make this race day classic at home, we had to call in the experts in town. James Beard award-winning bar Julep, this Washington Ave staple, hosts the best Derby Day party in town. We are joined now by Adriana Ceniceros, who's here to show us how to mix up this iconic cocktail. Does it ever get old hearing James Beard award-winning bar Julep?
Absolutely not. Tell me again.
It's pretty good. And in case you missed this big award, which happened last year, this is the first national James Beard award-winning establishment here in Houston. I know we have a lot of award winners here in town, but y'all, you truly are the best of the best, and you so deserve this. I think I told you once, Adriana, well, I mean, look at this moment. Clearly you were a bit excited, right? This was an exciting evening. I think I told you that this was, y'all were one of the first bars I ever came to here in Houston.
Really?
Yes. Yes, you have a special place in my heart. And for viewers who have never attended the classic Derby party that you host, this is a big deal. Hundreds of people show up, and people dressed to the nines?
Absolutely. Dressed to the nines, giant hats, you name it. Thousands of flowers everywhere.
Okay, perfect. And it's all happening this Saturday. We're going to have the 411 on how it all goes down. You can buy your tickets in advance, $20 or $25 at the door. So we're mixing up today a classic mint julep, right?
Correct.
And then also a mocktail version. Thank you for making a mocktail version. So let's begin.
So to start off, you're going to get your mint leaves, very important, staple for the cocktail. And you're going to want to get a pretty good chunk, like maybe 10 to 12.
Okay.
And then you're going to get your sugar syrup. We use turbinado, and you're going to measure out ½ ounce of that.
Turbinado, so just like a liquidy, almost like a simple syrup.
It's like a simple syrup, but using, instead of just white sugar, it's like that sugar in the raw.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to make it at home, you could cook down sugar in the raw with a bit of water on the stove.
Give it a light muddle just to express the mint, because there's a huge difference between just putting the mint in there and then breaking it up in the aroma.
And you're not smashing. You're careful not to smash it all down, because you don't want the little bits of mint in your glass. By the way, this mint that you brought today is so lovely. So fresh mint, mint will grow like a weed here in Houston if you want to grow it at home or purchase at the grocery store or farmer's market. Okay.
So mint, muddle it just a little bit, not enough to make it bitter, and then you're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon over the top of that.
Okay.
Just like that. Dump that in.
A mint julep can really sneak up on you. Huh?
Oh my God, it can. It's so refreshing, but it's very, very boozy cocktail.
Okay.
So you're going to throw a little bit of pebble ice on top of that. And the key here is to dilute it enough. So you don't want that bourbon sting, you want that bourbon flavor. So you're just gonna keep going like that until it's palatable.
Okay.
And then when you're done there.
And that's a very gentle mix you've got there, Adriana.
Yes, it is. When you're done there, you're gonna top it off with a little bit more ice. Pebble ice specifically, and then you're gonna go ahead and create a dome on the top.
Oh.
Kind of like a snow cone.
Okay.
So just like that. And then this part I'm gonna have you jump in for. So you're gonna pick a bouquet of mint.
Okay, pick a bouquet of mint.
Yes.
How about that?
Couple more.
A couple more, okay.
And then this step is very important. So smell the mint now.
Okay.
And then just give it a few light taps against your wrist. Now smell it.
That's incredible.
Yeah. The difference in the expression is insane.
The aroma really pops just from a light tap. It's not like you have to squeeze the mint out of it.
Absolutely, that's the key.
Wow, that is incredible.
So
that reminds me of being a kid.
Stick that right in the side.
Right, okay.
Because you really want whoever's drinking it to be able to smell it as they're drinking it. That really makes the whole cocktail.
Okay, and then do you add a straw, or how do you get the, okay.
So you'll add a straw right there next to the mint.
Look how beautiful this is.
And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous cocktail.
Looks like a James Beard award-winning cocktail to me. Do I get to try it?
Of course.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And served in the classic cup. So if someone is having a Derby Day party at home and they don't have these cups, can they just use any cup?
Any cup, absolutely.
Any cup, but you could find these.
You can find them anywhere. It's just really the technique that counts. And then we're gonna roll into the non-alcoholic cocktail, which is gonna be a version of a Negroni. So we use Lyres, and this is gonna be our spirit-free spirits.
Lyres. Okay. And that's what kind of liqueur is that?
So you can get Lyres in anything. You can get it in bourbon, gin, a rum.
Okay.
Right now we're using the gin, the sweet vermouth version, and we're using the Campari.
Campari. Okay, so that's all 0 proof, totally non-alcoholic.
Correct. And you're going to
Genius.
do the regular Negroni recipe, so it's going to be 1 ounce of each.
Okay. The mint julep I'm working on right now, by the way, delicious. Fragrant and very, very strong. Okay. And this is something, would someone be able to get a mocktail at Julep this weekend for the party?
Absolutely. We have a wide array of mocktails that you can get.
Are you finding that mocktails are becoming more and more common, more asked
Absolutely.
for?
They're huge. And it's honestly, nobody needs a reason to not drink, and no one asks any questions. So we just build around that.
It's
Everyone
fantastic.
should be comfortable.
Yeah, I love that. What if you mix, I mean, that to me looks like also a very strong cocktail, but that is 0 proof.
Absolutely.
Okay, with one of the king cubes. Moment of truth, here we go. Why do you even need the booze?
Exactly.
That is so,
You don't.
so good. Okay, Adriana, give us the 411 on the party. We mentioned you can buy tickets in advance for $20 or $25 at the door.
Correct. 20 in advance, 20 at the door, and then that's going to get you admission. And then the whole parking lot is turfed and shaded. It's climate controlled. We're going to have food. We're going to have thousands of flowers. We're going to have tons of vendor booths where you can get samples, get cocktails, get different things.
People probably ask, okay, what should they wear? But based on this video, the ladies have the hats, the men are in their seersucker. What do you recommend?
The biggest and most southern dresses you have.
Okay. And for the gentlemen, I mean, there's no dress code, right? But dressing up is encouraged.
Absolutely not, but your finest suits will absolutely do.
Everyone is welcome. And Uber, I know you guys have a little bit of parking there, but Ubering is always recommended.
Yes,
of course.
Ubering is recommended. It is a day drinking party.
Okay. Well, Adriana, thank you so much for stopping by. Cheers to you. I still can't believe this has no booze in it. This is absolutely fantastic. And the Derby Day party, a reminder, is happening at Julep this Saturday, May 6th from 1 to 6 p.m. It is 21 and up only. And as we mentioned, tickets are $20 during the pre-sale, $25 at the door. And for more information, you can visit the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.